Metro boom, Howard. Propane tanks got me hella bank. Now my diamonds looking rarer than my steak. Propane money, keep it in a safe. If you talking out your ass, I'll pop out with this 38. Propane tanks got me hella bank. Now my diamonds looking rarer than my steak. Propane money, keep it in a safe. If you talking out your ass, I'll pop out with this 38.
Bitches Dale, I belong in jail. Measuring this coke on the triple beam scale. I don't use a triple beam, only measure by the kilo. One clip, 12 dead, I ain't gotta reload. Motherfuckers like to treat me like a god, till I turn into a demon when I run up on your block. And I'm sipping on that lean, on that walk, till I'm tripping on shit and I can't even walk.
Propane tanks got me hella bank. Now my diamonds looking rarer than my steak. Propane money, keep it in a safe. If you talking out your ass, I'll pop out with this 38. Propane tanks got me hella bank. Now my diamonds looking rarer than my steak. Propane money, keep it in a safe. If you talking out your ass, I'll pop out with this 38. Boom, Howard. Take foot, man, talking about goddamn propane, man. Hop out with that gun, man. Go pew, 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 pew. At your fucking brain, man. Shotgun go hook, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Talking about goddamn. Bang, 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 man. Ain't true, man. Ain't talking about goddamn boom, Howard, Metro boom, Howard, man. What the fuck was that? Man, let me show you how it's done. Propane tanks got me.
Alrighty, guys, there is the bell. We got that bell open. Market's coming to be pretty crazy here today so far. We got the 4 charts set up going on the screen right now. Meta, SPY, QQQ, and Tesla. Excuse me there, and Tesla. But QQQ here starting to come back up a little bit at open, I noticed. Same thing with the SPY. So far, though, like, it literally just opened, so, you know, don't expect anything overly crazy yet, but the market literally did just open, so keep that in mind. I'm still keeping my eyes on these defense stocks like Lockheed Martin, GD. They started popping up again at open here. Lockheed Martin, RTX, General Dynamics. Oh, RTX actually sold off a little bit, but yeah, I am going to keep those on the radar, watching and waiting for some bigger moves out of them. That SPY is coming back slightly, though, which is nice. I guess it's better than straight up selling off. I'm not sure that this event going on is actually pretty insane. I'm pretty worried and pretty scared about how the market's going to react here. I think that they could act in a pretty crazy way. That's a big problem that we have right here, is how are the markets going to go, right? And I really think that whenever we start to think about war, it's a tough thing to think about, right? But these war stocks doing pretty hard. The live's going to get banned before it starts. I love that song, Mason. Put down them video games. That sounds like Hank Hill, yeah. Hank Hill, baby. That's who it was, Ant. I'm glad you guys like that song. I love that song. And I thought in my head, I was like, what's something funny I could play? There it was. Lockheed Martin, guys, is looking great here at open. Up to 433 on the bottom left side of the screen. Lockheed Martin. I can't get the background music to be a good volume. Let me know if it's too loud or soft for you guys. 433.50 now on Lockheed. Hell yeah. QQQ sold off a little bit at open. Retesting pre-market lows at 361.40. I made my famous chili yesterday. Hope everybody had a great weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Chilled out with the girlfriend. Played some golf on Saturday. I drank too much Maker's Mark yesterday. If somebody wants something funny to talk about. I woke up this morning and I was like, shit. Good thing my girlfriend leaves really early, so. That's when I felt really bad, was at like 6. But too much Maker's Mark, yeah. Oh, it's famous, Xbox. Don't you worry. It's famous. No. It's just my little chili recipe that we got. It's pretty simple of a recipe, but it is fire nonetheless. The thing that makes it really good is right after you put everything in the pot. This is going to blow your guys' minds, but right after you put it all in the pot, you throw in some Coke. Wow, SPY is breaking pre-market highs at 427.65. We're breaking back out to the upside, filling that gap. Maybe we'll get back to 430. That could be awesome. Sitting right at 428 now. And no, not a 428 cubic inch Trans Am or anything, no. Nothing like that. Although I wish it was. Let's go back to Lockheed. I know that's the main stock I've seen moving today. We'll bring up the watch list, though. We'll see what's on there. Oh, Northrop. I didn't even think of them. Ah, I'm an idiot. That's the defense stock I couldn't think of. What's LHX? L3 Harris. Nice. Yeah, all these defense stocks are doing great. They're all on my watch list. I didn't even know what LHX was for a second. L3 Harris. Nice. Halliburton. GD. RTX. Oh, hang on. That ain't the HAL I was thinking of. There it is. Halliburton. General Dynamics. Oxy and the oil stocks are up, of course. I was expecting that to be. But they're not really running since market opened, is the thing. Nothing's really reacting too well since the market opened. It's just been a lot of slowness. I feel like the market doesn't know what to do right now. Do you guys kind of feel like that? Coca-Cola or cocaine? Well, the cocaine makes it really good, but no, just Coke. All right, Disney. I saw Disney was on the watch list to the upside. Oh, it's fallen off, though. Boeing actually looks pretty decent here at open. I do like seeing Boeing here. Lucid's getting shot. LCID. I hope it's not getting the COVID shot. Let's see. $5 right here on Lucid. Maybe we'll bounce at $5 and come up. Man, Lucid needs something to turn it around. It needs something, and it needs something quick. This stock has been getting pummeled lately. You're right. Same thing with Rivian. They both suck right now. Well, Rivian's not as bad, but it's still bad, though. Still pretty rough out there. I just needed to go to like $8. Nothing special with Lucid. Yeah, 8 would be nice. Retesting that resistance there. Imagine $8 though. That's almost 60% on that stock. That's insane. I guess just because it's so low a price, but had to get my buttons out here. You guys know what time it is.
It's time!
time for the 4-chart setup to come back. Yeah. We're not really getting too much movement here. Let me know what you guys see that they're popping off for you this morning. ZSZ Scaler. Interesting. I'll check them out. Wow. A lot more red than green on the watch list, that's for sure. At the bottom side, we have quite a bit. Let's throw ZS up here. Oh, wow. Z-Scaler doesn't give a shit about the war. Nope. $168 running to the upside. All right, guys, I'm going to throw a poll out there, okay? I'm going to throw a poll out because we're kind of curious. Well, I'm curious on how you guys feel about the war situation. So I'm going to be throwing that out there in a nice poll. Palantir says, fuck the war. They're going to $17 plus right now. Wow, what a breakout by Palantir. I wish DraftKings would do that. Or Disney. What the hell is up with Disney this morning? They ran up in pre-market quite a bit and then fell off. Wow. But I have a question for you guys in the poll about the war here, okay? It's a kind of a controversial one, so don't get angry at me, okay? I'm just asking, okay? Because I know that there's people out there who are going to be thinking a little bit opposite than what, than probably what the majority thinks, so. Oh, great, oh, great, I clicked the wrong button. Hang on. Oh, I broke it. Hold up. Now I really did it. Broke it. Hold up. Great. Love when this happens. Bring that 4-chart setup back. I'm pretty sure I saw that SPY getting up there. Looked pretty good. Tom, how dare you? I'm infuriated with this question. Alright, now it's coming up. I have a button on my mouse that makes me automatically refresh a page, and I accidentally clicked it, and it screwed me up. I know this is kind of a weird, like I said, it's a little bit of a weird poll. So just, you know, be ready for it. Here we go. Yeah, you better Hulk smash that like button before the poll comes out, because if the poll makes you mad, I don't want you to be having to take it back or nothing like that. It's not that bad of a poll. I'm just curious what you guys are thinking on this. You know, some people support Israel. Some people support Hamas in this. That's just how it is. I'm somebody who supports Israel. You know, I can't really see driving trucks in and shooting and taking civilians and shit as being okay. But some people do, I guess. You know, I'm just throwing the poll out there. That's all I'm doing. So you guys vote for whatever you feel. I've seen a lot of people out there cheering on the kind of like terroristic activities, so I'm curious. You know, we got a couple comments on the video last night that were kind of like, I chose to report the poll. What the fuck? You can report the poll? I didn't know you could do that. That's not cool. Whoa, this song playing here is Suicide Boys it's playing. But it's just a big remix, I guess. Appreciate you guys joining up this morning, though. Hope everybody had a great weekend out there. If you did anything awesome, let me know. Got that SPY slightly popping, 428.50 now. QQQ's coming back even. Back to pre-market highs on the bottom right. These are all 1-minute charts, by the way. No, I didn't, Xbox, I didn't. I didn't think you really did. Whoa, Cade has a friend who's stuck in Israel right now. Wow. Well, hey, prayers go out to your friend. Hopefully they can get out of there okay. Nothing bad happens. I'd be pretty freaked out there myself. Thank God everybody where I live has guns. So if people came into my neighborhood on a truck, you know, with guns, man, they'd be meeting a hard fight if they did that here. So it's too bad the Israelis didn't have a bunch of weapons, but those civilians could have tore them some. Oof. I saw a lot of videos of those guys driving in from trucks, you know. People were up on balconies. Man, if you had some guns on those balconies, oh my gosh. You would be destroying those dudes down there on the ground. Xbox says, good, good. I would never do that. Yeah, sure you wouldn't, Xbox. Market ripping, Stafford asked. Yeah, you know, it's not ripping, but here's the SPY right now. So you can see the big gap from last night. And it's kind of starting to fill that gap a little bit back up. Nothing crazy, though, to the upside, so. Uh-oh. Manny just posted a pretty big headline in Discord. Banks are bracing for a recession per Market Watch. Oof, that's pretty rough. Banks are bracing for a recession per Market Watch. That's not good. How are the yields? US 10Y is coming down hard here. Wow, are we going to double top on the yields? Is US 10Y going to double top here? That would be beautiful. Hopefully the yields can slow down here a little bit, but hey, Warren, I appreciate you. That's awesome. Thank you. Makes me happy to read those messages. That's for sure. Let's go back to that SPY real quick. All right, let's go back to our watch list. And we'll bring up SM Bot to see what we have with some good Momo today. So far today, DVN and ZOM are on there. Devon Energy kind of follows oil, and then we have ZOM. If you don't know ZOM, well, you better start learning it. I really like this meme somebody put in the Discord this weekend. I like this one a lot. I thought it was hilarious. Good old Powell. Ooh, that QQQ is breaking pre-market highs, it looks like. Yeah, it is. QQQ is starting to look great. At least great filling the gap, right? Like, if you go look at a 1 minute chart, it looks great. What does US 10Y double top mean for the SPY, Corbin asks? Yeah. So the double top is very important. If the double top holds, that SPY, it should help SPY to go back to the upside a little bit more. We'll be honestly looking for those yields to start to fall down. So if those yields start falling, it just means that there will be less pressure on the market. So that should give stocks some good reasons to rise, as long as those yields do keep going down. But we're gonna have to see if they truly do keep falling or not. They're kind of stuck right here. You can look at US 10Y or TNX if you want to look at yields, but US 10Y is generally the way I look. I think it's delayed on here, but... Oh no, I'm on an hourly chart. Oh, it's still delayed though, but... Powell doesn't care about your puts or calls. He just wants you in the woodshed. That sounds like something Sean would say.
How dare you?
Whoa, Greta. Came out of nowhere. Are you mad at Israel, Greta? Is that what's going on? Greta's probably on Hamas's side. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm surprised nobody in the polls voted for Hamas. Interesting. A lot of indifference, though, so I like that. I like that. Yeah, let them do their own shit. I like that. Let's just stay out of it. Nvidia trying 450, really? Oh, I see now. Yeah, they're kind of rejecting right there again, aren't they? Nvidia trying here. I gotta get to an ultrasound with my girlfriend after this stream today, so hopefully we can have a good one of those. Hopefully there's no more crazy news that comes out here. Was there any more fighting going on last night? I wasn't able to see it. Ooh, Israel orders siege of Gaza. Interesting. A whole siege, okay. Why don't they just take the Gaza Strip back? You know, I mean, they used to own the Gaza Strip, and then they lost it. They should just go in and just take it back. I mean, hell. Now, I know Israel didn't used to be there, but... Israel to change the Middle East with conflict response, okay. What Hamas will go through will be difficult and terrible. It's pretty rough, all the civilians that are getting dragged into this one. Pretty rough. I feel bad that, yeah. I'm not trying to pick sides too bad, but man, I just couldn't imagine dudes with trucks like rolling up and just start, you know, killing everybody that they see and taking hostages. I could not imagine that going on. Like I keep saying this morning, thank God we have guns here. That's all I can say. If some people tried that shit here, they'd be getting hit hard. Unless it was like California, but. Hey, appreciate it, Perry. Yeah, it's one of the big ultrasounds. She's getting. Hell, we're gonna have the baby in 2 months at this point. Within the next 2 months. Yeah, over 1,000 people died. That's pretty. That's a lot. Carrie said, we don't play in Cali either. Nice, okay. I didn't know how it was there with, like, you know, the guns and all that. I know that there's a little bit there, but yeah, if they try that in the US, man, they're I'd be pumping them with 7.62. That's for sure. Try it in a small town. It's like that song. There's like that song out right now about the small towns. I don't know exactly what it is, but something like that. Man, Palantir has been a force to reckon with today. Like, what is up with them? Penn Gaming looks rough, but Palantir. Are they on the watch list to the upside? They gotta be, right? They're not even on my watch list. Are you kidding me? Hold up. Oh no, they were somewhere. They were on there somewhere. How much are they up? Are they even green? Is that the problem? They're up by 4.5%. Oh. I'm an idiot. I didn't scroll up on my watch list all the way. What an idiot. Okay. Northrop Grumman. 10% now for NOC. Are you serious? Wow. NOC, Lockheed. These defense stocks are on fire. LHX, GD. As expected, right? To be honest, a lot of bigger cities would be good too. Yeah, exactly, Peter. That's true. Yeah. I just didn't know how Cali was, but I know, like, Peter, if they came into East St. Louis, oh boy. Come do that in East St. Louis. That would be pretty funny. That's got me kind of laughing now, actually. It's not a laughing matter, but You die in East St. Louis just walking down the road on a normal day, so those guys would be having some issues. What song is this? I like it. Oh man, let's see. It was called Constellation by MXRGX. Constellation. The one that's starting right now is called Immensity. But Constellation, like in the sky, a constellation. MXRGX. It's some type of remix thing. The video's kind of cool. Here, I'll show it for you guys real quick. It just shows like these badass like Nissan GTRs and crap just driving around. GTRs are pretty cool. Pretty sick cars. All right, Oxy, let's go to Zom again. Nothing. Man, the defense stocks are really the ones that look hot here. And it makes sense. General Dynamics just, wow, looks great. What do they even make, right? Like, what does General Dynamics make? I don't know, like, the exact... I think they make tanks and stuff. Let's see. Technology advanced business jets, wheeled combat vehicles, command and control systems, nuclear subs. Wow. I know they deal with a lot. I want to see some pictures of their shit. Okay, they make, like, these BMT type of things. Or these personnel carriers, APCs, I guess you could call it. Armored personnel carrier, if you guys aren't very into the war stuff. I'm not saying that, like, I love war, but I really love, like, I don't know, the tech behind war, right? Like, I think, like, tanks and shit are really cool, and jets and all that type of stuff. I really love learning about it. It's kind of fun. It's a good, fun stuff to learn about. Boy, GD, let's keep it up. Damn, this is getting crazy. I had to go to Walmart last night. I went there to get my chili ingredients. That place was packed yesterday. I got barely any groceries and I spent 200 bucks. 200 bucks and I didn't get shit. I got some stuff, but you know, not really that much. I always liked the Skyline Brian O'Connor drove. Yeah, that's a good one. The silver one with the blue on the side. What about Smith & Wesson? I didn't think about them. I don't think they'll be popping as much. Oh, they are, though. They're getting a nice run. It's not a huge pop, but it's a good move. Lockheed really has me sad here, because I would have totally bought some Lockheed if they opened up today around 400. That was too bad. What did Peter send me here? Oh, I saw this, Peter. I love that. I love that you put me in that. You tagged me in that. Thank you. That is pretty sick. Peter, I love that. The McRib's coming back. It's my favorite sandwich, guys. Like, one of my favorites in history, so I will be eating a fuck ton of these whenever they come out. I'll guarantee you I'll have like 7 to 10 within the first week. I'll guarantee it. I love them heated up, too. They're great. UVXY, let's see. Yeah, you know, I think UVXY could start doing a lot better. We really need that market to take a hit, though, for UVXY to start running up. Or we just need more war news. But at the moment, you know, the SPY was running up this morning. Now it's coming back. We're not seeing like a crazy run to the downside yet, but that's what we need. I don't think I would enter UVXY until we start to see more momentum come in. We've got to remember, SPY is down on support right now. And it's actually sitting like right at the trend line. And it's getting really choppy here the past couple days at it. We had the job news from Friday, which sent us down. Then we recovered back up through the trend. Now this sent us back through the trend. There's just a lot of chop right now in the market. And you can see that in this blue circle that I'm circling. The market has just been a straight up chop fest. Just chop city right here. How do we like Amazon puts? Someone asked in the chat. Let's see. Don't worry, Saul. I'm getting to your question. How do you recover a blown up account? I mean, like, let's be realistic here. Like, if you really blew it up and like, let's say you had like $5,000, now you only have like a couple $100 left or something. You're going to really need to learn how to get into some longer term type of setups, I think, Saul. If you keep trying to day trade and stuff and you're having a lot of unsuccesses, you know, a lot of negativity, a lot of failures, consider trying to learn longer term type of trading at first. You know, it's very important. You will not blow up accounts trading the way that I trade, okay? You won't. You might lose a little bit here and there if a stock really goes down, but over the longer term, you'll end up being pretty far ahead. You know, you got to learn how to sell those puts. You got to start selling the covered calls. And I wouldn't really try to recover up if you've only got a couple $100, because think about it this way. You have to do extra risk to get that 200 higher, right? So you'll be throwing $200 probably at some daily option and then hoping that, you know, you double or triple it or something. That's not a good way to go. Like, you know, you're going to need to catch more like 20% winners, stuff like that. You know, and it's I don't know your exact situation, but I can only just go, you know, with the little bit that I have. But, you know, you need to save up. You need to start budgeting, get that account back up to like $5,000 or so. And then once you get it back to there, you'll be pretty set to, you know, just start learning. You'll be set to start learning how to sell those cash secure puts and covered calls. And even in the meantime, it's not a bad idea just to get a paper trade account and like practice some of those more complicated trades, but they'll really help you out. And you could learn how to do the iron condors after you learn how to sell those. You know, then you could start learning spreads, and I think those will really help you, Saul. If day trading isn't working, start adjusting those strats. You know, averaging into DraftKings and then letting it run up here has been one of the best things I've ever done. Same thing for a lot of stocks that recovered up these past 6 months, right? Like, realistically, with where stocks were, like, I know none of you probably really do, but, like, there was so much opportunity, and people should be owning, like, Microsoft between, like, 240 and 270, right? Like, you should have been buying into either, like, Microsoft or Apple or Amazon or something on these big dips that they had in 2022. You know, and averaging in for the long term, you'd be in at great pricing right now. And you should be in the driver's seat, honestly, on a lot of these plays. That's why averaging in is so important. It puts you ahead so easily. No problem, Saul. At this point now, I'm just talking to everybody. But PRZO, yeah, I gotta look at it. Para Zero, I don't know what these guys do. Is it something with war? I'll tell you, the best piece of news we got today is the McRib news. Oh yes, I'm so happy. They're getting desperate, someone said. Maybe. It's too good to not bring back. I mean, how do you not bring that back? Israel Aerospace Company. Interesting, Peter. Okay. Now that is interesting. Definitely keep your eyes on PRZO. I like that, Peter. Good calls by you guys on this one. McRib is better news than PDD highs. Yes, it is. Wow, PDD though. I realized that they ran up last week, but I didn't realize it was that much. That's a lot. How's Boeing coming back? There we go, Boeing. There we go. Lockheed's turning over, though. GD turning over. GD was doing so great, but they are turning over. NOC. LHX. Yep, the defense stocks are slowing down now, so just be ready for that. Let's hope PRZO doesn't slow down, though. This stock would be really, really risky, but if you're out there looking to get into some risky trades here today, this might be a good one. As it dips down, maybe get into a nice recovery. Seems like the possibility of that's pretty high. Amazon puts, though. I forgot to talk to someone about that. We really need that SPY to get a move here today. What do you guys think? You think it'll fall off? All right, we're going to end the poll, the current poll. Ending it up. We had one person say that they supported Hamas, so. All right. I appreciate the honesty from that person. But I'm glad the poll went the way it did. I'm happy of that. The market is going to do it at once. Trend lines change all the time. Pay attention to your levels, Perry said. Yeah, it will. It'll change all the time. That happened to me on Friday. You know, the SPY was running down. I thought we were about to break that big support under 420. We got under that trend line. Now look what the SPY is doing. You know, talking about the big trend line lately, SPY is now kind of confirming off that trend line. Right here now. That's interesting. That was like the low of this morning. Hey, smash up that like button, guys. We got some rookie numbers going on out here. 10 likes. Let's go. I know a few of you guys will like it if I ask nicely. If you want me to beg, I will beg, but I don't want to. But I'll do it if I have to, you know, I'll do it. $11 and $12. Whoa. What are you talking about, 11, 12? 13? Oh, you're talking about the likes. I see. That's pretty cool. That would have been funny if someone kept the chat at one like 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That would have been funny. What the hell? Did this just paste a picture onto my chart for TradingView? No way. That is sick. I didn't know you could do that. The dollar is holding. Why? Probably because of China. It's not holding that much. I mean, yeah, it's alright. It's iffy today. I would say it definitely has a big tumble going on, though, overall. Just... Are you hoping that the dollar comes down, Perry? Mike said, what'd you do? Oh, they're talking about hitting the like button, Mike. That's what we were talking about. My bad. Right, Boeing, SPY. Go back to Palantir. There we go, Palantir. Holy shit. They kept up with a second leg to the upside. Wow. Things looking explosive today. It's almost like this was good news for Palantir somehow. I don't know how, but It looks like it was a little bit. Pretty good. Pretty crazy. If anyone's new here, make sure you hit up that subscribe button. Let's go. We're trying to hit 2,000 subs out there. 2,000. That's all I ask. 2,000. We're at 1.71 thousand now. Pretty far off. Need like 300 more. Go back to the 4 chart setup so we can see what's going on across multiple stocks and sectors here. We're gonna take off RTX and put back on Nvidia. LMT's going away and Apple's taking its spot. Apple's running up into its high this morning, which is nice to see. Nvidia also recovering up a little bit. I still want Nvidia to fall. I know if you guys have been following us for a few months, we've been waiting for Nvidia to get a big pullback, and it's starting to get to that point where it's getting enticing now. Get those yields up. I'm just kidding. SPY's turning over though right now a little bit. SPY and QQQ. Apple's also coming down. I wonder if that could be playing a big role. Microsoft here, Amazon. None are really tanking. Disney, DraftKings, no. What about banks? Citigroup, Bank of America, JP Morgan, Goldman. They're all down, but just a little bit. AMD, I haven't checked in on them today. They got to 105 even. I guess that'll be support for them today. It's too bad. Palantir had a great move, but the rest of the market is just so choppy. Overly choppy here today. ARM is going parabolic. ARM, let's see. PRZO coming back down now. Ever since you talked about it, it's been just flat. It tried to go a second ago, but damn, that's bad. Come on, PRZO. Go break that double top. That's bull flagging. You know it? Kind of looks like one, don't it? Huh. Interesting one. I like that setup. Watch PRZO for the bull flag if it breaks that double top. If it breaks $2.50, keep your eyes peeled. Yeah, Palantir has been insane classified. It's been insane today. Bippity said BAC going for higher lows with the earnings date. We're going for new lows, they said. Let's see. Oh. Gosh, the banks look so bad on a daily chart. They just look terrible. It probably will go for new lows. I think yields being higher and rates and everything are going to really fuck banks. I see it really messing them up. Let's go back to PRZO. Come on. Get through. I know they can. Classified. The funny part about that with the banks and the yields and the rates, I actually had people who, I'm not gonna like name names, but there were some people in the Discord a couple years ago who left our Discord to go make their own, right? And this fucking guy worked at a bank. You guys will know this guy. He worked at a bank, and he had to be right about everything. You know, it was one of those people, right? That, like, you always gotta be right, you know? And this guy kept telling me that higher yields and higher rates were gonna make banks perform better on their stocks. Perform better. And I'm looking at the yearly charts of these banks, and like literally since he said those words, the banks have done nothing but just tank. They might have went up for a little bit while the market did, but I mean, they've done nothing but get destroyed since then. And these people left to go make their own Discord, and we'll just say this, their Discord kind of sucks, okay? We'll just say, if we're being realistic. But yeah, it's kind of funny though, you know, he'd always be like, those rates, you know, those rates are, he's like, I work at a bank, I know what I'm talking about, you know, and he would even get other people on his side, you know, and I'm sitting there like, you're wild if you think that that's going to help banks. Because number one, there's going to be, you know, my argument for my side is I kept saying, well, they're going to do way worse because there's going to be less people taking out loans, number one. Less loans being taken out. I said, do you think that that'll affect anything? And he just acted like that didn't even matter. I'm like, do you even work at a bank? Like, like, I don't know. It had me fucking laughing though. Sometimes, you know, I got to think about those things in the past and then just like try to forget it. But that guy, for some reason, always stuck in my head. And I've just waited for the banks to fall, you know, just to... I wish I could just, like, throw it in the guy's face right now and just be like, haha, banks! And just, like, chuck it right at him. I hope that guy lost half his account on it. No, I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I don't hope he lost his money, but... I'm not gonna be that bad about it. But I normally don't do that with people, but since they left and did their own Discord, I'll light them up a little bit, you know. I think that Discord gets like 2 or 3 messages a day on average now. Pretty rough. If I said the name in here, you guys would know it instantly. Ah, fuck it. We'll just say it. Who cares? Good old MASH. If you guys remember MASH. I know Peter knows MASH. A couple of you guys know MASH. He's alright. He's popped into this live a couple times here and there, but trust me, I've seen the messages that how they shit talk Stocked Up in that other Discord, so they're a bunch of fakers if they come in our Discord acting like they're all good. SQQQ has a gap cover. Need it to happen. Let's see. SQQQ. $15 strike calls. Okay. I think SQQQ could do great. They could end up doing fantastic. I'm glad you don't, Peter. I'm glad. I am glad you don't. Exactly, Classified. Like, you can go make your own thing and do whatever you want, but don't shit talk us like it's the end of the world now. Come on. We're out here trying to help. Boeing's looking good. 188. Hitting resistance, coming down hard. Did Palantir get influenced by the whole conflict in Israel? I don't think so. But Palantir, well, you know what? They might have, considering how they do a lot of cybersecurity shit. You know what? That's actually a really good point, Classified. They have to be getting affected. I mean, that's got to be why they're running this much. Gotta be part of it. right? I can't find any news on Thinkorswim, but it's gotta be part. Interesting. Jamie Dimon. I like that earlier. Good old Jamie D. The CEO of JP Morgan. Russian hackers attacked an Israeli site over the weekend. Whoa. I wouldn't even be surprised if you told me Russia was funding Hamas. I mean, they would be the types to do that. Exxon calls are probably printing. Yeah, they are. Probably, right? Yeah, nice. Holding up well. I'm surprised none of you guys are looking to play any oil stocks today. I feel like Oxy looks pretty hot back to the upside here. This song is pretty good. If you guys don't know this song, it's Carlton by the Suicide Boys, but it's obviously a hard remix. The real version's pretty good. I somewhat regret selling my 82 shares of Palantir in February at 9.20. 9.20, shit. Yeah, I would... I'd be regretting that one too. Damn. You know, though, I have a few I regret in the past, and I've learned that thinking about those is good, because it'll get you to hold, you know, for the longer term sometimes better. But it's probably best to try to forget those. Probably for the best. I saw it spike last night to like 115, yeah. Why is Meta running compared to the other big tech? Huh, they are doing pretty good. Amazon, Apple, Microsoft. To be fair, Apple and Microsoft have came back a little bit. But I see what you're saying. I can't tell you, that's pretty weird. It's doing good, though. Oscar said, I finally made, guys. Kids got on school. I'm stuck on daddy duties. What'd you finally make, Oscar? That's pretty funny. Or you mean you made... Oh! You finally made the stream. I got you. Sorry, I got a little jumbled up with those words there. Boeing starting to trade lower now. Lockheed ROC, or NOC I meant, sorry. RTX. Well, Raytheon's coming down kind of hard. Yeah, that autocorrect. That's good though, Xbox. I'm glad you made some profit. That's good. I feel you on that one. Sometimes you just, you got to take the money out when you're desperate for it. I never got to ask, what's your thoughts on the whole cryptocurrency market as a whole? Classified asked me. I'm not the best person to ask for that, Classified. We'll just say, I don't really believe in crypto too much, so. I'm not a big crypto player at all. Whoever's putting those laughy faces at me laughing. Yeah, whenever I say this, I am serious. I own 0 crypto, and I have owned 0 crypto forever. I've never owned it. Not once. So, if you're asking me, I think it's a... Here's what I think I think it is. I'll get you a little video here to demonstrate what I'm thinking. All right. Here it is. Hold up.
The stock is going to go up, down, sideways.
It's so quiet. How dare them?
Nobody knows if the stock is going to go up, down, sideways, or in circles. You know what a fugazi is?
This is what it is right here. This is it. This is what the crypto market is to me.
Fugazi is.
Oh, Fugazi. It's a fake.
Yeah, fugazi. It's a wazi, it's a woozy, it's a fairy dust.
That's exactly my feelings there. But, I hope that doesn't make anyone too angry or nothing, though. If you really like it for the long term, I think throwing some money in there is good. But I don't think that, there's a lot of craziness involved with that, right? Like, people think that all types of crazy shit's gonna happen and crypto is gonna be the new thing, and, it's fine, right? If you want to put some money in there, but I wouldn't recommend going in too heavy, Yeah, like P-Cube's got, like 3% of the port, 5%, 10% if you really like it, but, I wouldn't go much more than that. It's probably good to have a little exposure there, though. Is it because you follow Warren Buffett's rule, or you have your own I don't follow Warren Buffett's rules at all. I don't follow any of them. Really. Besides for just, I do like his, long-term outlook on things, but I'm not a big follower of his as far as, his 70-30 stocks to bonds rule or anything like that. I do my own, It's all on my own. It's pretty funny, Oscar. I love it. CCJ, 2.89% down. Whoa. Yeah, they're falling off hard. Carlos said, who is my investing inspiration? That's a tough question. Me, myself, and I, solo ride until I die. I love that song. I would have to say, I mean, fuck. Really hard for me to say. I would say in this order are my favorite people in the market, okay? In this order, okay? Warren Buffett, I gotta go with him number one, okay? He's the granddaddy of stocks. He's the man. You can't not pick Buffett first, you know, if you're a long-term trader. So I'm going him first. Now, second is a trader that might catch you guys off guards a little bit. And I think if you guys are looking for some people to look into a little bit about the stock market, look up Peter Lynch. Peter Lynch is one of my favorites out there. Now, he's not as well known as Warren Buffett, but he is a legendary stock trader. I think that he's known for having the best returns for a hedge fund. I'm not 100%, but there was a few things there that played a pretty cool role. You did not know that was a song, Xbox. Wow. Look up Me, Myself, and I. It's pretty good. What about that guy Michael Burry classified said? Jordan Belfort, Peter said. Jordan's pretty good. Michael Burry. You know, I'm not a big fan of Michael Burry's. What do I think of Tim Sykes? I don't know what to make of Tim Sykes. I have no idea on him. He's a funny one, though. One time whenever I was a kid, I was like 16 years old and I was driving and I saw this really nice Mercedes and it said, I knew there was this thing out called Faust 4 Trading at the time, or Faust Trading. And the guy's license plate said Faust Trading on it. And I was like, whoa, what the hell? And it was like this real nice Mercedes. And I'll never forget that when I was like 16 and I saw that Mercedes and I saw Faust on it. And I was like, shit, that's from the stock market stuff, you know? Because I remember seeing it on YouTube or something. And I don't know why, but it's almost like that was the day I decided I wanted to get into stocks or something. The day I saw that car. Like, I'll never forget seeing it. I know right where I was. I was on my way to my grandfather's house. It's pretty crazy. Bill Ackman. Wow, okay. It's not bad to hate Ackman. Ackman has had some cool stuff. If you guys have ever seen the movie, let me see if I can find it. Bill Ackman movie. It's really good. Ah, here it is. It's called Betting on Zero. You guys would love this movie, Betting on Zero. If you guys ever get a chance, go check it out. It's a badass movie. It's pretty cool. Okay, that's who it was. Cameron Faust. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. That's who it is.
Just over a year ago, I deposited
Yeah, this guy. I'll never forget driving around and I saw that Mercedes. And it had this license plate on it. Faust. Krypton. #1 crypto trading course out now. Uh-oh. I'm getting off of here. CCJ is down again. Yeah. Boy, it's getting rough out there for CCJ, isn't it? Whoa, gold and silver are looking nice. There we go. With the prospect of war, that's what we wanted to go up. How about the man, the hair, the faceless uncle answers Mr. Oh, trading fraternity. Yeah, I mean, he's good, but he's not really someone that, like, I would be inspired over, though, you know? That's just another guy that goes live, you know? He doesn't really inspire me too much. I've watched him a few times, though. I used to like watching his live sometime, you know, it was decent. It was good. I strive to kind of be like that. Oh, you were trying to be funny? I thought you were being serious, but he's a pretty good, you know, not a lot of inspiration, but a good one to listen to, I'd say.
Come on, man.
That's Xbox right now. Oh, I clicked the wrong button. He wanted me to do How Dare You.
How many times do we have to teach you this lesson, old man?
All right, now that one was really a misclick.
How dare you?
There it is. Boeing's about to break its low of day here. Lockheed Martin, come on. RTX. Ah, nothing still. I was hoping that they'd get some movement back in. Zom looks decent, though. Running up into pre-market high. Go with McConaughey, yeah.
All right, all right, all right.
There we go. All right, now I fixed it. Let's get out to these steel stocks. X. Ah. US 10Ys running lower. It's complete now. We are almost getting to that point where I'm going to have to go here soon, though. I do have the ultrasound for my baby today, so got to keep that in mind. While I'm there, I'm going to tell the people my teeth hurt today. Kind of weird. Too much talking. No, I'm just kidding. All right, back to the watch list. And the 4-chart setup here. Look at that SPY starting to tank off now. Oof, AMD. Yeah, these metals today are kind of confusing me. Gold and silver, they ran up, then they tanked. Now they're tanking. SPY just broke support, though. 427.60. Big move down under. Yeah, Sean, it's running. Classified, what kind of ETFs are you talking about? Are you talking about the SPY, or are you talking about, like, SQQQ or something? That's the big question, Classified. Because if you're trading the SPY... Oh, those? Shit. On those, probably something like... I mean, depending on the account size, maybe like half your account or like 40% of it. I think that would be pretty smart. But that just, that just depends if you have anything else left. Quit talking about my competitors. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's all fun. Chick-fil-A is the #1 chicken chain in the US. SCHD, what is that one? Oh, okay, it's the swab. Okay. Yeah, I would say about 40 to 50% of your account in these. If not more. Maybe 60%. But then again, like I said, if you have like a large account, I would suggest around 50 to 60. if you have a smaller account, it might be more worth it to go into, you know, something that might give you a little bit more returns, like DraftKings or Disney, or if you could, you know, pick up like Apple or Microsoft on a good dip, something like that would be better, but... All right, guys. Well, hey, I'm sorry. I got to run. Got to get to that ultrasound, but I appreciate you guys joining up today. It's been a fun morning so far. We had some wild movement in the market today. Not generally with the SPY, pretty slow and choppy, but we go to those defense stocks, we go to the banks, we go to Palantir. It's like, damn. Pretty crazy here. Tom doesn't like M-Tech. It's up 30%. Yeah, I don't know about this one. Holy shit. It's like a little pump and dump stock, it looks like. Huh. This could be a good continuation play, maybe, but... I see the message now. Alright, guys. Have a good one. I'll see you tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, like up the stream. Hopefully nothing crazier happens in Israel here. It's gonna get nuts. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Good luck out there today. Stay frosty. Walk away with those profits if you get some. Have a good one, guys.